Kelly McGuire with TMC, and I'm here at the Miami Beach Convention Center for the final day of our 21st IT Expo, and I'm speaking with FaxBack's Chief Technology Officer, Mike Oliszewski. Welcome, Mike.
Hello.
Why don't you start by telling me a little bit about what's been going on with FaxBack?
Well, we have been focusing on solutions that allow VoIP and fax to work well over the Internet primarily, and even more specifically than an Internet, in those environments in the Internet where a quality of service is actually quite low. In the wireless, satellite, cellular type environments where people have got reliable data access, but the quality of service is not the same as when you have a fiber optic connection into a high density hub kind of thing.
And you know, at the show, I've been hearing personally a lot of talk about fax and fax over IP, and I feel like it's not necessarily making a comeback, but definitely coming up into the wires a lot more lately. So how do you feel it's going to be playing out in 2010?
Well, the number one reason why you hear a lot about it is because it's a major pain point for a lot of companies, particularly VoIP carriers. VoIP carriers are in the category of having fax be kind of something that caught them all off guard. They treated it as though it was going to go away, when in reality it was something that was still business critical, and actually one of the more technical challenges that they were going to face in terms of trying to get to work.
And you know, what do you think the economic or the eco-friendly benefits are of using fax over IP?
Well, the first one is actually a sleeper that most people don't even think about up front. Power consumption. When you go and you compare a high-density fax solution that's using traditional telephony products, the power consumption is massively more than when you go to a high-density VoIP system where you put an OC3 of density in a very small rack. So we have customers that went from an entire room, substantially sized room filled with equipment, down to a quarter rack doing exactly the same thing. And some of them were paying $10,000 and $15,000 a month for air conditioning, down to almost zero.
Wow. And in regards to your customers, I heard you mention that in your last comment. Do you cater specifically to one target market? Is it the SMB market, large enterprises, a little combination of everything?
Well, our history of our company started in the carrier space. We actually started in the 80s with Western Union, and basically we're a software provider for their fax service back in the 80s through the 90s. Then ultimately, AT&T went bankrupt, or the division that we were working with went bankrupt, and that kind of changed that.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the show? How's it been going for you?
Show's been going great. We have a very unique product. There's no other company on the planet that is doing what we're doing, and we're seeing global demand. So when you're in that type of a position, even as a small company, you're very excited to be there, and you're getting a lot of attention. And
what are you projecting in terms of success for your company for 2010?
Well, we're rolling out a whole product line of things that a lot of companies have been waiting for a long time. We have over 100 different companies that are participating in our betas, and that's on a global basis. So we're very excited. What we have never been directly exposed to is the fact that the entire planet is coming to us. We're a little tiny company. We've had like AT&T distribute our products in 140 countries, but we were never aware that they existed. Now we've got a product that we're selling directly, and the whole world's coming to us, and that's a very new thing.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. We've been speaking with FaxBack's, Chief Technology Officer, Mike Oliszewski. I'm Kelly McGuire with TMC here at the Miami Beach Convention Center for our 21st IT Expo. Thanks so much, Mike.